Hey guys, what's up? What's good? Before I even continue, very big apologies for those of you who were with us the last time. Nigeria happened to us. That's just the best I can tell you. Nigeria happened, and we had power failure, and then we had to go. Trusting Nigeria can just be all of the other stuff because I trusted them so much, and we got here. But it's fine. Last, we go do okay. Anyways, your boy Daki. Spelled Dalkieee. I'm so happy to be in your faces. Again. So that today we'll go begin with Davido OBO for a reason. We saw at the point where he dropped the Timeless project, which had about 17 tracks on that one. You know why it's funny? Because I did like a very, very detailed explanation the first time, and now I'm probably going to speed up because I've done about 10 minutes the first time just on the video. And Nepa decided to just make a mess of themselves. Big, big. I want to use a very foul word for you guys, but I'll keep it for another day. About 17 track projects, which actually are doing amazingly well at the moment. We've seen just one initially talking about champion sound, but we have a 16 new projects doing good at the moment. We saw the Davido Timeless becomes the most streamed album in Nigeria in a single day on Spotify. We saw for the Canadian Billboard album, the Davido debut at number 32. And like I said earlier, you have the USA Billboard, which is like the most accepted one in the world. And recently, I think I just maybe not recently, but I just finally found out about the UK Billboard, and now I'm seeing the Canadian Billboard. So maybe coming days we have like Nigerian Billboard or something, or Ghanaian Billboard, or like South African Billboard or thereabout. But for the Canadian Billboard, they've just debuted at number 32, which actually is a good one. And for him, so this interview where he granted, and then he said he spoke about his candidate for the election, and Davido said the person I'm supporting for this election, like for the past election, is myself. He said because I am a leader in my own right. Moving on to so where he came out for Zlatan, he was together with Adesokan and Zlatan, and then he said, he actually said a very, very funny word where he said, my younger brother. And then people came out to make their own noise and sing about it, saying, why will you call Zlatan your younger brother? Like, even if you're older, how old are you older than him and everything? But then, even if you're older with him one day, you're older, basically. But that's the idea of age. That's why we have age and date of birth and all of that. So, if you're born 2023 October 14th, and then I'm born 2023 October 13th. I'm older than you with the day. So, bro, you are my younger brother in whatever it is, in every right, in everything in this world, you're my younger brother. So, but then Zlatan was not offended. The problem is why are fans offended? Come back and tell. But then we saw where he said he was so happy and he said my younger brothers are making money, and that's a big one, big statement from the video. It shows he loves or he wants everybody in his team to just get winning. We saw where the No Timeless gave three acts their first ever Billboard appearance, talking about Musa Keys, Moravi, and Logos. Musa Keys on Unavailable, Moravi with In the Garden, and then Logos with Picasso. Musa Keys debuted on number 8, Moravi debuted on number 18, and then Logos debuted on number 31. Big wins for these new guys on the block. I also saw where Timeless had more total stream in his debut than every other album on this week official top 50 album charts combined. Big one. This Timeless project is, there's a way a product will go far. Is what it is doing in the first couple of weeks, days. It just came. It just shows that if the first 2 weeks can be like this, what would the next 1 month look like? Because every passing day, every minute, one record is being broken, one history is being made. There's something new about the project, so it just shows that people are really weak. And then it's going over the week. I think on Monday we saw where over the Barcelona match, for the fact that they showed it on the at the Camp Nou and all of that. So what it means is the Spanish fans also are now getting to know all of that, and they are also streaming. So incoming is going to get bigger, bigger, and bigger everywhere. Obviously, it's currently doing like a radio tour, going around, going different cities, making sure people are aware of this one. So trust me, it's going to be a massive one. We saw where there's more like an improved payment plan for the 23rd show after the TBS. Initially, we have the 20K, 50K, and 100K for the ticket sales and all of that. But now I'm sure he wanted to make more people comfortable and also accommodate every walks of life. So from the rich to the average and to everybody, want to accommodate everybody in the same space. So they brought about a different list of 3 million, 5 million, and then for the timeless people, 7 million. So you cut your clothes according to your size. So look at what you can afford and pay it. If you can't afford the 7 million, pay you 20K. You're going to get the same fun, the same fun, and maybe different place and all of that, but obviously you're going to get the same floor. One of the special things about this one is the fact that they get I think it's called eagle eye view. So what it means, you probably get like first hand information, like you're seeing them very, very close. But even if you're at the back, you're going to hear sound and also see pictures. So it's a big one. Just make sure you are there. Basically, that's the point. I saw where unavailable at the moment, has passed 1 million views in the first 18 hours of release. So it was released, and then the first 18 hours got about 1 million views. Some persons get this in about 4 days, 5 days, 1 week, but then good ones himself, not talking and being timid and all of that. And then it was like he met him at New York some days ago, and then he said he upped him so hard, and it was like he never makes him believe in miracle because he explained, he talked about Rema. He said Rema has like the biggest song at the moment, talking about the Calm Down with Selena Gomez. And from the way Davido explained it, you actually know that he listens to this song. And then he said, Rema makes you want to believe in miracle because trust me, having one of the biggest song at the moment, I'm picking on number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. Just shows that, bro, miracle really exists, and Rema is the next big deal we're talking about. So he said everybody's waiting for Afrobeat, and he's also happy for everybody. Talking about Rema is the next guy on the news. We saw where Rema performed at the Jimmy Fallon show. Amazing performance, amazing effort. I think Rema is gradually becoming another Burna Boy, another band when it comes to performances because he has taken it to a different level and is doing good for himself, making a niche and a name for himself and his brand. A very big one to Rema on that one. We saw where Rema Reason You surpasses 3 million streams on Spotify, and at the moment, for 2023, the two biggest songs we have at the moment, talking about most Nigerian songs are actually at the moment, we have Rema occupying 2 slots with Calm Down and Calm Down. You know, ask yourself, how is that possible? Calm Down as the song, and then the remix of Calm Down with Selena Gomez. Calm Down has 117 million streams so far. And then with Selena Gomez at 332 million streams so far, making him occupying the first and second position for the most streamed Nigerian songs Spotify for 2023 so far. Amazing one and big one to Rema on that one. We saw Rema spending 32 weeks at the top for the Billboard Afrobeat in the US, and then it makes history on that one. He became the first person to extend to be on that for the longest of time. Burna Boy used to be in that position, and for this week it was kind of funny because people actually peeped or thought that Davido was going to occupy number one spot basically, and there were all talks around that Rema has stayed too long. It was 31 week at the time, and okay, it's time for Rema to come down, all of that. But surprisingly, Rema even moved higher at the US Afrobeat. I mean at the Hot 100, and also remained number one on the Afrobeat. Big one to him. Davido debuted at number 8, and let's see what come days look like. But so far, Rema has spent 32 weeks at the top. It's extended his record as the longest running number one song in the history of Billboard Afrobeat chart. Talking about the Indian music industry, Countdown has spent 14 weeks at the top. Big one to Rema. Obviously, like I told you guys, is actually on number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100, and just leaving number 6 to, leaving the rest 6 to Morgan Wallen, SLA, Miley Cyrus, and Metro Boom in the weekend, and Pink Panthers making him number 7th with Calm Down. Big one. Coming days, people are actually projecting that he might get number 5. If he does that, it's going to be him breaking his own personal record, and big win to Afrobeat. We're all winning at the same time. I would have loved to say this that Rema has crossed 1 trillion career stream, but trust me, that's not the that's not the case for today. At the moment, global on demand audio streams reached 1 trillion mark on March 31st, 2023, and this mark 2023 has been the fastest year yet to reach that milestone. So altogether, songs have actually crossed 1 trillion at the end of March 31st. So this is like the fastest year it has done it has done that numbers, and some of the songs that have contributed to it getting to this place are so there's like top 5 songs that have done the most, and Rema is on number 5. Miley Cyrus is on number 1. Flowers with 1.16 billion. Day with Kill Bill is on 885 million. The Weekend is on 629 million. Shakira and Bizarrap is on 627 million, and Rema Usena Gomez is on 601 million, number 5. Bro, that's like big, and a very big one to Rema and the team on this one. So Rema coming out to say, being selfish is not about giving gifts, it's also about not giving the simplest things I offer you. I offer you for free. Talking about peace, joy, loyalty, security, patience, forgiveness, etc. He said you are not real when the rules change, when it's your turn to give. Oh, whatever it meant, it just shows that it's not about stuff you can see like money and all of that. Also, when you have to give, you also have to give peace. Peace of mind is actually not negotiable. Everybody deserves to have peace of mind. And this is a note where relationship guys, if you're in love, give your partner peace of mind. Very, very important. Say I told you. I also saw where for Pandora on the streaming platform, Rema have surpassed 40 million career stream on Pandora. Big win to him on that one. Rema has been doing the most lately. Like Davido said, Rema will actually make you believe in miracle because some years back, you probably will not want to mention the Rema name now. You want to think of a Burna Boy, a Wizkid, or something. But today, Rema is that guy doing the major, doing the most. And then we all are so happy because Afrobeat altogether is winning. We have Iyanya as the last guy on the news. We saw where he crossed 1 billion views on TikTok. And you want to ask, the way TikTok work here, you want to believe, yeah, I can do it. You can't do it. It's hard. It's very hard. Trust me. Getting 1 billion views on TikTok is really not getting fit. And then we say congratulations to him at the time he did. We saw where he came out to say, promoting music has become very expensive. If you are lucky to get a song to go viral, say make you thank God. And people came out for him on this one, which made him say, the cheapest I've spent on a song since January 2021 is 27 million. When I dropped like, which are Davido and Kiss on it, we spent 52 million for song, video, and promotion. So this should not discourage you, but it should just make you know that this is what it is at the moment, and consistency really, really pay. We saw where it came out also. Say we hate the truth. Say no, the game is now money, money, and that's not going to change anytime soon. Prepare yourself. So people came out saying, you know, what are you saying? All of that. Spyro has done it. He said basically the game is money. So prepare yourself, but at the same time, consistency pays. So you have two options. If you want to go viral, that you're consistent, or you have to pay money coming from Yanya's desk. We saw Yanya coming out, him and the fan having a conversation, and the fan said, Iyanya, don't you think a feature with Burna Boy will take you to the top? I really want you there. You deserve it. Then he said, I did top already. A feature with Burna Boy will definitely get more people to hear me, especially the new diverse audience. And these are ways fans actually do these are ways fans do like banters. Come and say Davido whiskey better than you, and then if Davido is not careful, you see something like F whiskey than you get it. So that way you get to still fight. But then I love the way he answered him saying, I'm at the top. Obviously, one with Bonabo will make me big, and maybe not too big, maybe not bigger as the world, obviously. He said, oh, Bonabo will definitely get people to hear me, especially the new diverse audience. Big one to him and that one. We saw where he came out to actually make a very, very, very funny trade. And then he said, in 2023 September, it was very close to remixing Your Waist with Nicki Minaj. And I'm sure everyone would have loved to hear that at the time. But then he said it didn't happen. And he said, grab your popcorn. He said, I want to give you guys gist. So the gist began. He said, we started making contact to who will get us to Nicki Minaj. We found someone who had direct contact, and he asked that we flew to Atlanta for a meeting with him. And then he would take us to meet Nicki Minaj for the collaboration. He said, Obi Franklin and Eve and him flew straight to Atlanta, and they started meeting that will led to the reason why they were in Atlanta at the time. He said, Omo, now so they start to carry us go club. Your light bottles to show say money dey. Omo, no be person tell us to wise. Before we meet Nicki Minaj, our contact person had taken us to meet R. Kelly and 2 Chainz and a few other celebs who were in Atlanta at the time. He said, oh yeah, the day don't reach to meet Nicki Minaj. Now so they can't tell us say to get her on a verse, we needed $200K. And then we started making calls to raise the money. We pushed and we were able to raise $70,000. Said no. We called all the chairmen on our contact list and nada. Said now here's the painful part. Our ticket, hotel, at least 10 days already, food and car service was around $23,000. And then we frankly started calculating that we for just stay in Nigeria and added the money to our 70K. We begged tire nothing. Said the last night before we left Atlanta, we were invited to a studio and the message was get there at 11:45. No entry after 11:45. Said Obi Franklin got a car ready for 9 p.m. The place was around Buckhead and not too far from our hotel, 10 minutes, but wanted to be there 2 hours early. Story will continue later. Make gonna use this song where I just dropped old body plans. And then he said she's talking about Nikki. So Nikki showed the studio at about 1 a.m. She didn't come for our recording. She came for a different song. But our contact warned us to know we had a direct link to get her on the song. We tried to take pictures then. They tell us not to take pictures. Our plan was to take pictures and send back home to give our chairman to ginger them to see if they could raise more money or more. Zero pictures, zero collabo. That's what we return and Jack continue also to be continued. So I was just laughing like, bro, wow, 200K, there was about 70K, and then they end up spending about 23K, bro. Like for just stay feature one of these guys, and obviously, but then there's an experience, and I'm sure they've learned from that one. We saw where it was actually He actually had like a sit out with Audio Mark, and at the time he was their cover artist for the Verified Afro Sound, and he said a lot, and he also told them his plans, say he's going to drop an EP and all of that, and I was grateful to be their guest on the show. Talking about the EP, Iyanya has come out to tell his fans that 3 video shots, 2 collaborations, get ready to feast. So obviously at the moment he is saying that he has 3 videos done already and he has 2 collaborations, and then he's saying to all his fans, get ready to feast. Iyanya is coming back. Anyway, guys, we've come to the end of this one. We can't wait to catch you guys on the very next one. Stay safe, guys, and be careful.